Extra, where I poorly report the news and my colleagues make up for it by entertaining you with some of DC's best improv comedy. Our lead story tonight takes us to local news here in Arlington. In Cherrydale, police are investigating an unusual home break-in that occurred sometime between Friday evening and Saturday morning. An electrician came to the house Saturday morning and discovered a flooded basement and water pouring in from the ceiling. According to police, nothing was taken from the home, which is under renovation. Instead, police found that the perpetrator positioned the kitchen sink faucets over the countertop, then turned the water on and fled the scene. In a related matter, Captain McAllister has been taken into protective custody. Water damage to the kitchen, basement, laundry room, and main bathroom have been estimated at $15,000 according to Arlington County Police. The investigation of the crime is ongoing, but police are looking into the possibility that the perpetrator was a disgruntled employee recently fired from the renovation job or a method actor going deep for an unannounced Daniel Stern Bible day.
Fraturday, am I right? So it's like a basic split level colonial, and it is like ours.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Oh, well, for the whole weekend?
Until, yes, let's say the whole weekend.
Okay. And you found this place on Craigslist?
I posted it on Craigslist, and then I said, that sounds awesome, and I answered it. I've been going through some stuff.
Okay.
And I kept posting, missed connections, and then I was just like, this is getting sad, and then I wish I had a house, and then I listed this place, and let's enjoy what we've got.
Wow. Okay, I like that positivity. I mean, if you want something in your life, list it on Craigslist and then answer the post. It's empowering.
Thank you, Liz. Ryan, I told you if you get on Facebook and then you think about it and visualize it, it can happen, or Craigslist, you just need to know what you want.
I was like, in a relationship, and it happened.
I love that.
Right? It's just like it just happened.
That's amazing. You know what I'm posting right now? I'm posting that I want to have a biracial three-way.
Saturday. You know, I don't mean to be. You're not talking about.
No. All right.
Okay.
I'll make the event. Inviting 3, 2 yeses.
2 yeses?
Maybe.
Yeah. No, I'm down with that.
Hey John, so I don't know what happened last night at this place, but you got
Can I tell you
about
something?
Yeah.
I don't fully know.
well, you got about $15,000 worth of damage here.
Sure.
You got like what is it, some kind of swing? You hung up into one of the rafters in your apartment here?
Yeah. Can I tell you, I've never. It was a swing, and it's just like I've learned things about human relations. No. So yeah, it's weird what happened here. It's weird. So.
Yeah. What's all with empty Coke bottles?
What is up with all the empty Coke bottles? Am I right? Saturday. Oh my God. Oh. Have you ever hypothetically been invited to a three-way, but then like you felt like you just got into the house part of it and you missed out on the three-way part of it? It was just like
This isn't my first blown three-way renovation job.
Okay, and now to San Francisco. What should have been a fun-filled Easter egg hunt in California turned rowdy, resulting in chaos, complaints, and crime. Event organizers ordered 510,000 plastic eggs in an effort to break a world record from a 2007 hunt in Florida. When participants learned they could trade in shells for candy, the Easter egg hunt turned to anarchy. Eyewitness reports indicate people lunged for the eggs as soon as they hit the ground. Toddlers cried as parents pushed to snag the colorful eggs. 10-year-old Veruca Salt was overheard screaming to her father, "Don't care how, I want it now." Newspapers report that parents argued over whether adults should be allowed to help the kids. Some people complained that the event was poorly organized. Great-grandparents, who helped bring down the Axis in World War II, looked to the sky and muttered, "What the fuck is wrong with these people?" There was no record set because the eggs arrived just 2 days before the event, which was past the Guinness World Record certification anyway.
those Florida fuckers. I'm fucking egg crazy, man. you look like you doubt us, Sheila. It's gonna be the year we make it.
I don't think 3 million eggs is gonna do it. I need a transaction to happen. I don't know, I might be crazy.
A transaction?
Yeah, we had something that the kids wanted that we can give, you know, it's a tit for tit. Tat for tat. You know?
Like we promised them unconditional love, and then when they showed up, we just took all the eggs.
Your staff always like this all year round?
He is.
I'm just saying, I've been on the Guinness Commission for quite a while, and if I'm going to consult with you, I'm going to tell you what you need is a little bit of a tit for tit. Show me a tit, kid, you know? I don't know. It's
Miss Simmons, this is the 5th infraction. Firstly, commission members on the Guinness Commission are strictly prohibited from consultant relationships with prospective record holders. That was clearly covered in your orientation. Secondly, what is it with tits?
Yeah, Stanley's Book of World Records would love to have someone of your caliber working for them. Look, we've been trying to break into the World Records, and look, Mrs. Donovitz, I'm gonna say right now, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of your judgments.
You know,
I'm also a fan of tits. So,
we got that in common.
yeah.
It's going to be great. So Stanley's has no edition, so really anything...
0 editions in print though, but we're getting the online thing going. I have a stanleysworldrecords.tumblr.com. It's going great. I have started a Medium blogging service, but I don't understand it. It's on my phone. So,
Stanley, does it matter for the record if I get a sandwich while I'm doing this?
no, sandwich is fine. Yeah.
Alright. If you want me to go another 3 days, you're gonna have to re-up the Astroglide order.
You know any good personal assistants? Cause I'm up to my fucking ears in crazy requests from Colin.
You know what? I deal with this kind of stuff at Guinness all the time. People are up to their whatevers and whatevers. You know, it's a big vast game. It's about quantities. It's not about quality. It seems like Stanley's is all about quality. I'm into it. You know, getting a sandwich and enjoying yourself at the same time. Quality time. That's not eggs. You know, egg counts. You know, you get me.
You're like an angel. You swooped down and saved this entire
So
organization.
like, I guess my fingernails are like kind of long. Like, I've been growing them for a while. And like, I remember just being a kid and reading the Guinness Book of World Records. Like that guy's nails were super long, and I was like, I like that guy. I like that guy. I like the fat guys on the motorcycles that are twins. Like, if I could be like that, I just would love to be in your book.
You know, Stanley's is all about quality. I see that you have beautiful Q-tips. You got the you have good tips. I'm just saying. Nice tips. I'm doing it again. Tips and tips. I can't help myself. You know? Oh man, how many books do I have to get to allow me to see some women's tips?
And in Louisville, Kentucky, traffic that was stopped for President Barack Obama's visit to Louisville led to a woman giving birth on the shoulder of Interstate 65. Louisville Metro Safe spokeswoman Jody Duncan says a man called 911 at about 5:15 p.m. Thursday to report that his wife was in labor and that traffic wasn't moving. GOP presidential candidate Rand Paul immediately blamed Washington gridlock. I'm sorry, I'm just learning that was with regard to an unrelated matter. The interstate had shut down and traffic was bottlenecked as the president motorcade made its way past from the airport to downtown Louisville. By the time the emergency crews arrived 12 minutes later, the boy had been born. The mother and child are doing well at the hospital.
That was exciting, wasn't it, honey?
That was a living nightmare.
But our son is here, sweetheart.
Did you see the bottleneck we cause? You know how I hate causing people inconvenience.
Are you gonna be in the waiting room like all afternoon? Just some of us
Honey.
want to get our babies too.
Honey, you're feeling better, right? It's all ship-shape.
No, my vagina looks like there was a meat grinder down there.
Always so graphic with you.
I got some twins over there that my wife would really love to see, and
Come on, I'll take the baby if you can just gather up your nether regions.
No, honey, I mean, I like it when you talk dirty to me like that. But I get 2 days in the hospital as paid for by insurance. Thank you, Barack Obama.
And here's your birth certificate for little Obama Bouvier.
I guess like honk, like just anything, just like I brought an air horn, like.
Why would you bring that to a nursery?
I'm a fan of my children, okay? That was supposed to be for the twins.
Where are my twins?
I'm sorry.
You can just go around. Go
All right.
on the hospital waiting room shoulder already.
In a wheelchair. You...
I'm in a daze because I passed 2 children through my vagina.
I'm sorry.
Maya Angelou just had twins.
Doctors come through. Doctors come through.
Thanks.
Okay, all right. I love you little guys.
Please just,
That sound is upsetting.
can you please just scoop up all of your vaginas.
Mister.
Again, I like the way you're talking to me, but the doctor said it's going to take 6 weeks before we can do the naughty baby making again.
Oh, what if we do that? Do we need you? We can have other children.
It's not going to be soon.
Okay.
I thought Maya Angelou was dead.
She smells dead from here. Or maybe that's just her post-twin.
So, doctor, you're saying that someone just left these twins here and just went home?
Yeah, no one claimed them. And they're adorable.
They're adorable twins. So do we just put them in the lost and found? Or?
That's a great question. Michael's.
And what's the protocol?
I don't know. I feel like.
I know why my abandoned twins say.
Saturday, am I right? Have a good time, little guys. Just party on. You got this. Oh, you're gonna have so much more fun here than I did. Try not to cause too much trouble.
Maya! Where have you been? It's your friend Oprah!
Good to see you. Your arm's still having that convulsion.
The people love it. It's highly giftable, is what they say.
That's true. We all have to update ourselves to live in this new era. I had to update myself from the grave.
I'm not upset that you're back from the dead. I'm upset that you didn't call.
Honey, just because I'm alive doesn't mean I don't still have an old person's mind. It's a lot to keep track of. But I had twins also. I can't keep my biology straight no more. How do you think I'm gonna keep my Rolodex of friends straight?
So this is burying the lead a bit, but who's the father?
It's a nice gentleman in Kentucky. His name's Bill. He's impatient in traffic. What details do you want?
And on to Panama City, Florida. For the 3rd straight year, a Panama City, Florida hotel has surged in popularity and bookings. In 2012, the city's Holiday Inn Resort created a tradition of waking its late-rising guests at 11 o'clock a.m. by blasting the Circle of Life at full volume throughout the property. On cue, people emerge from their drunken slumbers to their balconies, each a small pride rock, and together everyone wakes up by singing along. Apparently Simba isn't the only one naked ashamed and dealing with daddy issues. The hotel considered changing the song this year, but decided to stick with tradition, fearing backlash.
Hey, you're kind of cute. I didn't see you last night.
Hey, what's going
Hey,
on?
you're in the room joined by a door. We should be both unlock and open opportunities.
We should. I'm Carl.
Hey, girl.
Frederick.
Hey, what's up, man? Saturday night. Hey, this is my last six-pack. You want one?
Yeah, I'd love one. Your baby cubs.
Kuna Matata.
Oh no. No. Oh, it's like a stampede coming.
I can see what's happening.
In international news, the Netherlands has a famously tolerant drug policy, but that's been tested recently when several tourists died after purchasing heroin disguised as cocaine from a street-level drug dealer. Vice magazine recently published an interview with a Dutch cocaine dealer, shedding light on the relatively unknown drug underworld. The dealer interviewed in Vice says, "It's inhumane to pull a dirty trick, like passing off heroin as cocaine to tourists." He laments that, quote, "people are cutting their stuff more and more," unquote, mixing adulterants with their drugs before selling them. He freely admits to doing it himself, but insists he's doing it for his customers' own good. I quote him as, "Sometimes I sell flour or baking powder. I usually have both Coke and flour on me, and decide on the spot which one you'll be getting. I think of it as drug prevention. A lot of tourists only come here to do drugs, not to see how beautiful the Netherlands are, or to have a nice bit of cheese. I stop them from only using drugs on their holiday by selling them fake shit. And you can't die from snorting a bit of flour, so I think it's a good solution." End quote.
So, is that the Gouda or the Brie?
It's Bermuda.
Bermuda?
Bermuda. It's a mix of two cheeses. You're not from around here, I can see.
No, I found the deal on Travelzoo, and I was just on my little laptop.
Yeah.
And I don't have any friends, and I don't have any partners. And so I was like, ah, Rick, let's just take a trip to the Netherlands and just travel the country
Yeah.
and eat some cheese. So Bermuda, I've never heard that. It's not at the Whole Foods. How much is it per pound?
$5. $5 American money.
What?
Oh, man, this is gonna be a rough shift. I feel it.
Oh, honey, this is the most romantic trip yet. I mean, our journeys to Mexico to buy off-brand pharmaceuticals have been so hot. The Netherlands! I mean, we could do some crazy stuff here.
We're gonna get really fucked up.
But no heroin, only cocaine, okay? Okay, that's where I draw the line.
We'll see, darling, we'll see.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't even know where to begin. There's so many stylish...
The drug dealers here disguise themselves as other things.
Hot bread! Hot bread!
Probably is a drug dealer.
Wow, I'm so attracted to him. He just exudes sex
no. Good day.
Good day.
You look foreign. Are you tourists? Or are you tourists?
Good guess. Yeah.
Oh, well.
We're American.
America, great country. Can I interest you in some bread, or perhaps you would just like the flour from the bread?
Yes.
Hey. I don't think you want that flour.
Oh, but they do.
Oh, but they don't.
They do, Gustav.
I think that they might want some bleached flour over here.
This flour is bleached. It's plenty bleached.
Don't pass your whole grain stuff off of this story.
They're fighting over us, honey, which of course is natural since they know we're Americans and the greatest people on earth.
That's correct.
Well, were either batches of flour grown at a collective?
Yes.
We like to feel good about ourselves while we're snorting.
Yes.
Hey, it's your flower.
Oh.
Tulips. Flower tulips.
Are you a woman-owned business?
I got drugs and tulips. Real drugs and tulips. Real tulips.
Perfect.
I've got cardamom to go with the flour. I've got oregano. I've got Gouda with form of cheese.
Well, can you certify that your workers are paid a living wage?
Still, you're just a man.
You're just a man.
My preference is to go tit for tit with her.
All right, Chamber of Commerce, I want to talk about the fact that we're not selling anything real anymore. Everything we're just doing is selling drugs. Like, no one can actually go buy real bread. No one can go get real flowers. Like, it's just all drugs.
Well, that's the market, Dan. That's the market. We're answering the market call.
People don't get addicted to wooden shoes. You buy a pair, you only buy one for the rest of your damn life. I need some fucking clogs. My feet need wood.
All right.
You think you can be here selling clogs on this corner?
No, I was just on my way home. It was not like that. I was not.
got the good clogs, man.
We see them. Okay. We see them.
See them.
Take them. Just take my clogs. Take my clogs. But know this. I have a wife. I have 3 babies at home. They need them. They need to eat.
They got wooden shoes too.
Don't take my baby shoes. Don't take my baby shoes.
This is papers. There's your address.
No.
Go get the babies.
No,
Go get the
babies.
babies.
I'm not proud of the double ticket. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm ashamed. Oh, thank you, and I'm sorry.
And to our West Coast correspondents, here in Seattle. Frustrated with dog owners who refuse to clean up after their pets, an increasing number of apartments in Seattle are using advanced science to identify the culprits. A company called BioPet Vet Lab is providing poop prints DNA testing kits to 26 apartment and condo complexes and homeowners associations in the regions. Poop Prints is the third successful subsidiary to Maury Kovich's You Are Not the Father Labs. Apparently, pet owners give plenty of shits but not enough fucks. One property manager in Seattle says the messes are all over. Quote, there was poop inside the elevators, in the carpeted hallways, up on the roof. They're lazy, I guess, end quote. That's why since February 2014, tenants have been paying a one-time fee of $29.95 for DNA testing. First-time violators get told a stern no while the building owner puts their nose in it, but a second offense results in a $100 fine. Quote, one person was fined 5 times in 1 week, she said. That's over $500. Now people clean up after their dogs. end quote. The fines ended up this way: $59.95 to have the poop tested, and $50 for the complex for having the hassle of collecting the sample.
I still can't tell which one it is. I tasted every dog's shit in this apartment complex.
You have to taste harder, Esmond. You have to listen. Listen to your mouth. Listen to the nuances it tells you. Oh, these culprits, they're out there. I see them.
I get notes of salmon. This is science diet, I know it!
What I want to know, Esmond, is why did your dog leave a turd behind the Sprite vending machine on the first floor? Oh, you think I didn't know? You think I didn't know? I always knew.
I would never do that. Little rougher-furred B. Hayes would never do such a thing.
You're blinded by your love, Esmond. You're blinded by your love, and you're ruining this community because of it.
You have no evidence. You'll never get away with it. Down, Mr. President. You'll never report me. That's a really sharp magnifying glass.
Yes.
I don't know if it's male or female. Still working on some ideas. Rigor Mortis is sitting pretty hard.
There's a surveillance camera.
I don't trust that stuff. Trust your heart. Okay? Trust it right here. Use your mouth for your detective work. Look, I know you're new here, okay? Philadelphia Police Force.
Trying to learn.
Go ahead then. Don't look at the damn camera. Yeah, what do you taste?
CK1?
Our last story tonight in Portland, Maine. The ruling from a federal judge ended a treasure hunter's effort to salvage $3 billion in platinum for a World War II shipwreck off Cape Cod. Greg Brooks is no longer allowed to salvage additional items from the SS Port Nicholson, which was sunk by a Nazi U-boat in 1942. Brooks' treasure hunt had led to a criminal investigation and legal action by investors who paid him millions of dollars. Brooks said he believed the Port Nicholson carried platinum bars from the Soviet Union that were payment to the U.S. for war supplies. The judge wrote that evidence suggests there's nothing valuable to salvage and that all that remains is, quote, 70-year-old truck tires, fenders, and miscellaneous other parts and military supplies. Brooks said he located the Port Nicholson wreck in 2008. His claim of valuable precious metals reward led to a splash in the media, but there were immediate questions about the validity.
We're going into this IKEA and we're getting all the sales. We're gonna load up our boats and then take it to the high seas. IKEA. Is that what you said? What? This is what is gonna break us up here. Guys, the sales, the furniture you can put together.
Salt
Labor
water.
practices.
Yeah. Two good reasons right there. Labor practices and salt water.
Meatballs.
Arr.
That's what I'm talking about!
Arr, I don't know. Arr, Captain.
Pirate Stephanie, I paid you a lot of money to get me all the deals at IKEA, and you have failed. Now what am I supposed to do with my millions of dollars?
You want to look at the merchandise. You've been in the ball pit a long time. It's all right. I don't think you can claim the ball pit as you are doing some of the other children. No.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay, that's not.
We're gonna take it.
Okay.
With guns. We're gonna.
Pirate Stephanie, you're always walking away from your responsibilities. That's what the rest of the pirates are saying.
They need to stop.
Oh, well, coming out.
We need to work, stop gossiping.
I knew you would say that, and I've got something to let you know. We've formed a pirate labor union.
Right. Oh, put your sign down.
I'm Norma Yar. No hard pay without hard work. I'm going the other way.
Now, we're not standing for this anymore, Captain Stephanie, except when we're 12 miles or more off the coast of the United States, then our labor union doesn't mean shit because we're in an international
Well, then I have to
water.
get the ship there.
No!